Hi there, welcome to Wordapp. So, you want to know more about how you can take control of your working life and unburden yourself from the constraints of a 9 to 5 job that is based in only one location? In this video, I will explain how you start using Wordapp as a freelance writer. So, let's get started. First, you need to sign up with us. You do this by filling in all of the necessary fields, including your email address, first name and last name, as well as creating a password. Alternatively, you can sign up with Facebook. Once you have signed up, an email will be sent to your inbox and you must confirm your account before you can move on. Use the link within the email to take you to this screen. In this video, I'm going to explain our lessons. Taking these lessons will give you a broad understanding of how Wordapp works. So lessons are the first step to Wordapping. Click on the Let's Start Wordapping button after you have chosen your native language and you are ready to take the lessons, of course. Here you can see the dashboard and platform that our writers, editors and publishers see every time they log into Wordapp. Lesson 1 is all about the template rules. Here, writers will learn and be faced with specific and targeted rules that you must follow. Word counts and keywords are essential in content creation, and at Wordapp, we leave nothing to chance. We have found that working in these templates and implementing rules is better for the writer, editor, and clients, so everybody wins. A writer or editor cannot submit a text until all of the rules have been satisfied. Let me show you how that works in just a few minutes. Wordapp uses templates to structure text based on sample text from new clients that have previously been approved. This makes the text easier to write and ensures that all texts are formatted the same way. Let's discuss some of the basic rules that we use in our templates. Below this template, you can see several keywords highlighted in red. At the moment, they are appearing in red because they have not been implemented naturally into the text that the writer has created. In order for the writer to move on, you need to seamlessly integrate these words into your text. So, we can see that our keyword is sub-keywords and green. If we read the sentence here, use the sub-keywords naturally in your text to turn the rules green. You can see that only one of my text boxes has been turned green. This is because I have made a mistake. You have to implement these keywords naturally and correctly in order for the text boxes to turn green. Rules come in many different forms. In this lesson, you will see that we have keyword rules and word count rules. You can see here that you have to implement keywords that have been chosen for you. But if you look over here, you can also see that there are other options to choose from. There are a few keywords to choose from here, and you can choose at a minimum 1 of those keywords and at a maximum 2 of the keywords in order to turn this text box green. They can be located anywhere in the text, but they must be an exact match for what is highlighted in the rule box. If you try to submit this text before the rules have been met, you will get an error message saying text rules not satisfied, meaning you cannot move on until you have completed all of the rules that have been integrated into this template. SEO experts and technical specialists have spent time and research on understanding the best keywords to use for this text. And as a writer, it is your job to ensure that you work within these SEO rules and guidelines. If we take a look at lesson 2, it's all about the editing process in Wordapp. The onus is on the writer to submit a perfect text. You need to check your work thoroughly before you submit it to an editor. After you have submitted a task as a writer, it is automatically checked by a plagiarism scan. If it passes that scan, the newly written text will end up in the task feed of all editors. The writer's role is to submit a text that is linguistically correct and is written according to the instructions. The editor checks to make sure that you didn't miss anything. Writers automatically become editors in Wordapp once they have reached level 6 in writing. At this point, you understand the rules and structure of a text enough to check the work of other writers. Our leveling system is based on the Fibonacci sequence, and with the platform, you can see exactly what level of a writer and editor you are, but a bit more about this later on. The next lesson that we're going to look at is all about the sample text. To help writers, clients have the option to provide more information than just the rules that we create for text. They can also provide buyer personas, their unique selling points, a link to their site or domain, and a link to the page where a particular text will be published, so you can see exactly where your text will end up. The most helpful link is always the sample text. And this is because it's already been approved by the publisher or client. Writers and editors can read this and clearly see the style and tone of the text that the publisher is looking for. Successful writers and editors always check the various links that we offer in these tasks, but they will also complete their own research as well to ensure that unique and creative content is always readily available for our publishers. So, what happens after the lessons, I hear you ask? Let's log into a more experienced Wordapper to see how this works. You'll be able to see tasks in your task feed. The more text you have approved, the more tasks will be available for you. You can also see a live balance and a particular level that you are as a writer or editor. You can now pick a task from your task list and start writing. Writing tasks are in blue, while editing tasks are in yellow. Once you pick a task to start writing, you have become a Wordapper. But if you're looking for more information, you can find answers to many questions like payments in our frequently asked questions. If you go to our homepage and scroll down to the very bottom on the right hand side, you can see a frequently asked questions tab. There's lots of information on here for you to look at. You can sort it by writing, editing, publishing, developers, and other questions. Questions like how to install spell check, or what do I do when keywords are wrong? I got a task returned, now what? Things that will come up as you're starting to learn. Simply click on any of these frequently asked questions and an answer will be there waiting for you. But what happens if you have a more specific question? How do I get help? Any questions, requests, feedback, complaints, or compliments? We are always happy to hear from you and help you. Don't hesitate to use our live chat or send an email to support@wordapp.io. We will get back to you as soon as possible. And you can always join one of our language Facebook pages. Our crowd of writers are always online, ready and willing to help you out. What are you waiting for? Do the lessons and start Wordapping today.